Hello, guys. I hope your days are going well. Mine is certainly going well. It's Joseph Ejike, and I wanted to keep you company again today. Today, our topic of discussion is the percentiles. So I'm going to share my screen so you can see what I'm talking about. Percentiles. Percentile simply divides a distribution or a data set into 100 equal parts. So let's say that somebody's credit score falls in the 60th percentile. That means that person's credit score is better than 60% of everybody in America, or the world, So if for students, if a student scores 70 in a test, and if 70 has a percentile of 81, that means that the other students performed better than 81% of the class. So that's how we use percentile. And to compute percentile, we use two different formula. Well, I would say two different computations we use, depending on what you are trying to measure. If your interest is in finding the percentile rank, then you have to use this formula here. Number of values below x plus 0.5 divided by total number of values times 100. Now, 0.5 is a part of the formula because for percentile rank, you are moving from a discrete variable to a continuous variable, which is percentile, which is because it's a percent. That's why you multiply by 100. But that movement from a discrete variable to a continuous variable need some kind of correction for continuity. So we use 0.5 to make that correction. Now, if your interest is defining you have the percentile and you want to know or you have the decimal number and you want to know what number or what score or what value correspond to a specific percentile, then you use this formula here. You use the percentile location. Okay, I call it locator. Pn equals n times p over 100, where n or where Pn is the percentile locator and n is number of values in a data set. So of course, an example we make this easy to calculate. And after this, in my next lecture, I'm going to show you how to do this in Excel as well. Let's see. First question says, is teachers gives a 20-point test to 10 students. The scores are shown here. One student scored 18 over 20. The other one scored 15 over 20, and so on. So find the percentile rank of the score of 12, and then find the value that corresponds to 25th percentile, and then the value that corresponds to the 60th percentile. Okay, so let's see. First thing we do is to put the number in order. So I have it in order already here for you, so you can see they are in order. Part A says, find the percentile rank of a score of 12. So we're looking for percentile rank, which means that the formula we're going to use is this one. So I have it here. Since you're looking for the percentile rank of a score of 12, your x is 12. Now, in the formula, we also have total number of values. So how many values do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 values. So 10. And says, the formula says number of values below x. How many of these numbers are below x? Remember, our x is 12. So how many of them are below 12? See? Count them, those who are below 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 6 of them are below 12. So that is 6. So put all these into the formula. And let's put it together. I'm going to write it on paper then. Show you how to type it in, and then we do the computations. So percentile rank becomes number of values below x, which is 6 of them. So we'll write 6 plus 0.5. I'll write it on paper and then I transfer it so you can see it on the screen. So just be patient a little bit. Divided by total number of values is 10 times 100. Now let me put it on the screen so that you can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to open it, go to another workbook, take you to another workbook where I can put the formulas in. Okay. So taking you there will be here, right here. Okay. So let me put the numbers in with the equation. Percentile rank. Hope you can see. Rank equals. I'm going to put the formulas in. Okay. We got 6 numbers below 12. 6 then plus 0.5, which is a part of the formula. Okay. Divided by 10 students to the text. And multiply by 100. Okay. So now equal. I'm sure you can see this. Just make sure you are seeing this. Okay. Yep, you are seeing it. Good. Now let us do the maths. For the maths, I take you to the online calculator. It's an online scientific calculator that I use. It's called Desmos. Anybody can use it anywhere you are in the world. Type in Desmos, desmos.com/scientific, and it will bring it out for you. Got it here. Hope you can see it. Good. So we put our numbers in. Using Desmos, we have 6 plus 0.5, which is a part of the formula. Close the parentheses. Divided by how many students are to the test? 10 of them, according to what you have and according to what the formula says. Then times 100. So 65, we got 65. So I'm going to take you to the workbook and then put 65 in. Okay. 65. 65th percentile. So I'm going to copy this and put it on our main workbook. So that will give us the answer for part A. That's our answer for part A. So after plugging this in, I got this answer. So anybody whose score is 12 has a percentile rank of 65, or you can call it, or belong to the 65th percentile. Hope you enjoyed this one. Very easy. Now, that's part A. Part B says, find the percentile rank of the score of 12. Sorry, part B says, find the value that corresponds to the 25th percentile. In that case, we are looking for the value that corresponds to the percentile. So we're going to use the location number PM. Let me bring it down so you can get it. So we need to get the percentile location number B. Okay. Our N is okay. N is there are 10 students. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So N is 10. Let me correct it. It's a small n, not capital N. Okay. And percentile, it says, the question says, find the value corresponding to the 25th percentile. So our P is 25. P equals 25. So we can now plug these values in this formula here. Let me make this big so you can see it very well. Okay. So let me write it down and then take it there that section. So we can do it together. P together with P25 now becomes N times P over 100, okay, which is 10 times 25 over 100. So, of course, we use 100 because, you know, it's a percentile is a percentage. So I have it here. Take you to the other workbook. So that our P25 percentile, they give us P25. Okay. Now becomes equals N times P 100, which is N is N is 10 of them. 10 times P is 25 over 100, which is equal. Now can get this done on Desmos calculator. So I'm going to take you there right away. Desmos. We got clear this. 10 times 25. 10 times 25 divided by 100. 2.5. Now, this is very important. Whenever you have an answer like this, an answer that have a decimal part, go to the next number. See, we have an answer that have, let's say, 2.1, go to 3. If it is 2.2, go to 3. If it is, let's say it's a 2.7, go to 3. So now, those of you in algebra say, 2.2 cannot be 3. That one is a different case. That one is rounding off. This one, we're going to the next number, rounding up. Okay? So answer here is 2.5. So I'm going to put it in our work. And let's take it back to our workbook. Okay? Our workbook. 2.5. 2.5, which is the third number. See? Go to the third number. Okay? Let's see. Take you back to the main workbook now. Okay. So that main workbook right here. So we plug this into this formula here, and we got this. This is our result. The third number. So now, so that means that the P25 will be, let me see, as 25 percentile will be, okay, equals, we go to our original list where the place where we put them in order and count the third number. It says here that it is the third number. You go and count first, second, third, so that the number, according to the equation, that correspond to 25th percentile is 5, because 5 is the third number here, so it's 5. Yeah. Now, I hope you enjoyed that one too. I told you I'm going to make this easy for you. At C says, it says, find the value that corresponds to the 60th percentile. In this case, N is still 10, but this time small p is 60. So again, we follow this process using this formula here. So I'm going to take you to our other workbook so we can put the formula in. So which means that we have P 60th will be 10 times 60, okay, divided by 100. So now we're going to get to this on the Desmos. 10 times 60 divided by 100. So I'm going to change this to 60. So you give me a 6, which is it doesn't have a decimal point, a decimal part. This is very important. Now, when it will give you a number that does not have a decimal part, that means you have to go one step. So like here, it is a 6. That means you're gonna go the 6th number plus the 7th number divided by 2 to get you a value that corresponds, or a score that corresponds to the 60th percentile. Now, if your answer is 4, let's say your answer is 5, with no decimal part, you do the 5th number plus the 6th number divided by 2. So let me put this here in them, and in our other workbook, and then transfer it to our main workbook. We get a 6 here, a 6. So I'm going to clean these parts. A 6, which means that our percentile is the 6th number, okay, 6th number plus the 7th number, okay, divided by 2, okay. So let me take it to the main workbook now, and then we can finish it here. The 6th number plus the 7th number divided by 2. You can see right here, okay. So that after P60 equals the 6th number here is, go to our list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 6th number is 10, and the 7th number is 12. Okay, 10 plus 12 plus 12. Okay, divided by 2. We can get this from decimals. 10 plus 12 divided by 2, and that will give us our percentile. 10 plus 12, 10. Okay, plus 12. Okay, divided by 2, 11. So the answer is 11. So the 11 is the number that corresponds. A score of 11 is the number that corresponds to the 60th percentile. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this lecture. Once again, my name is Joseph Ejikoji, and thank you for listening. And I'm going to see you in subsequent lectures. You have a nice weekend. Bye-bye.